Okay, so someone reached out and asked if I would do a blind reaction to their Instagram profile. So here we go. And just as a disclaimer, like this is me coming in. I have no idea anything about this company or this brand. I'm just literally coming in as a third party. And so the questions that arise in the comments that I have always come from a third party perspective. So if somebody new that doesn't know you is coming to your profile, these are the things they may find a little off about it. So number one, I don't think you can see it, but I'll type it here, is their @. It's @essentialbeauty_SD. And I understand the essential beauty, but the SD kind of confused me. I looked on the profile to see if there was a reason it had SD, and I think, I might be wrong, but I think it's supposed to be San Diego. Which makes sense if that's it. But think about, is somebody actually going to be searching SD? Like, is that what San Diego is known for? SD, is that, I know that's the abbreviation, but is like that what they're known for? Is that what people would be searching if they were searching San Diego, or would they just be typing it in? So I would rethink your actual @name. Second thing is their actual name on Instagram. So all that they have is Essential Beauty. Your name is highly searchable, so that needs to be expanded on. If it's Essential Beauty, you then need to put your location. So if that's San Diego, or if you just want to say California, or a mix of both, what other people will be highly searching within your niche and within your occupation is what you want to put in your name. So I would add who you are, what you do, and your location, and maybe even like a fun little info about you, something fun. People might not be searching it, but it'll show personality about your page. Okay, so the third thing we're going to look at is their actual profile. So I love that they have the emojis, because emojis really do bring in personality. You can say a lot without saying anything at all. What I would do is leave the Susan Burke, because I think that's great. Instead of the certified beauty practitioner, I would move that down to your third line and combine all four of those things to fit on one line. Take away the plus signs, put in commas, and have that on the third line. On your second line, I would insert, if you have like a tagline, a motto, a slogan, something that connects more with people, that says what somebody will gain from coming to you as a customer, whatever that is. The next thing I would do is take off located in San Diego, California, because if what we talked about is accurate and your SD does mean San Diego, we're going to replace that, and that's going to go in your name, because again, your location is highly searchable. So that will free up a line right here. And what you're going to do is add what I call a call to action. So you're clearly wanting people to visit your website. That's probably where they book and where they find out more information about you. So you need a call to action there. It's either like book now, learn more, start your journey today, like something right there with an emoji pointing down that points them to that website. And that's the bio. The next thing is your profile picture. We kind of skipped that, but it's super important. I love your logo. I love your colors. I love the branding, but you can see I use a white background here. Like my husband uses a black background, so this would show up really well, but it blends into my white background. So what I always suggest is that you need to reverse these colors. So maybe your pink becomes, behind, and then your icon, your triangle remains yellow, and then your flower becomes white. We always want a super bright color as like the biggest circle background, so that it shows up not only on a white interface, but a black interface of somebody's phone. And that's something a lot of people just don't think about because it's super random, but it is important. And then the very last thing is your highlights, my favorite thing. You need to fill them in. I always suggest at least 5 to 7 highlights, and I would exchange these cover photos for your actual branding colors, because we want this to be a super cohesive page. And because your colors are so pretty, pick 5 to 7 within these colors. If you only have these 3, your pink, your yellow, and your white as your branding color, then just expand on those. Do different shades of pinks, different shades of yellows, 5 to 7 of them, and insert them where you don't have any highlights. And all of these things will make your profile a little more complete just from a third-party perspective. I hope this helps. Let me know.